MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Redbirds look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Next to stand in is Brandon Crawford. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Kevin Gossman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Paul DeYoung is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to.
Batting
Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next, it'll be Edmundo Sosa. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch of the AB on its way. DeYoung gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for one. To Belt for the twin killing.
Batting third.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Over to first, and that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight. New inning set to get underway, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt.
Brandon
Here's the
Belt.
pitch.
Ball one.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll come in here at 259. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Posey, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fouled away. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career numbers in this matchup: he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
No score here as we play inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Happy Saturday.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
No, that's
The next
down.
0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the
Leading
second.
up for
No
the
score.
Cardinals, the left fielder.
At the plate now
Number
is
5.
Austin Dean. He's set to lead off the
Ball 1.
home half of the second. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Crawford. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Paul
first
Goldschmidt
baseman.
now. First at-bat for him as he enters play
Goldschmidt.
number 3 in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs. And
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 296 in his career. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, having a very
Batting
nice
fifth.
year, currently
The third
second in the
baseman,
NL batting
Nolan.
chase.
there's a lot of ways to
Arenado.
get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
In there, no balls and a strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired,
Batting
2
seventh.
down now.
The center fielder.
Bases are
Harrison.
empty here with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Now at the plate is Jorge Polanco. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Mike Yastrzemski is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Dean will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to bat, Alex Dickerson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Polanco stands at first with 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And now the first pitch. Donovan Solano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Popped up. Goldschmidt into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's
The
going,
1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Ivan Herrera. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box now, Lars Nootbaar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average to start things out at .324. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Sosa.
So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Sosa at second with two down. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. All set for the start of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Donovan Solano.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count remains at 0-2.
That's a
Good
ball.
job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dean has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now at the plate here is Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. And now here is Austin Dean. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 5.
From the stretch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Polanco has a play. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
0-1 is his splitter that misses for the first ball.
1-1.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duggar finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side.
Leading off for the Giants, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
First offering on its way.
Hello everybody.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up Buster Posey. First offering.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Oh, 0-2, the count to Posey.
Count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Posey is retired, 2 down now.
Up next to the Giants.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. He is out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And now Lars Nootbaar flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more to third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter
Now
what the
batting,
count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. One. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Jorge Polanco.
Here's the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis.
Demetrius Lewis.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
Now batting, number 5.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Dean. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. 1 out, nobody on. This is chopped down the third baseline. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the previous
All right,
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if
video
needed.
Review, the call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled
Paul
safe.
Goldschmidt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him swinging in the dirt. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Donovan Solano. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Donovan Solano.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. DeYoung will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So the next to bat will be Steven Duggar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Hello, SRQ.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
52. Dominic Leone.
Okay, see you again.
Last half of the 7th here, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Bader.
First offering on its way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row, but this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Harrison Bader is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now the first pitch.
Yeah.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Lars Nootbaar, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in is Brandon Belt. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
One and two.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Here's Buster Posey now. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Next up, Chris Bryant. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Sosa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung singled in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, here is Edmundo Sosa. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Demetrius Lewis. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Soft liner to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Too high. Ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Stepping in once again is Mike Yastrzemski. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Next to hit, Alex Dickerson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Bader is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The bat, number 7, designated hitter, Donovan.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Gallego.
Into the box, Steven Duggar, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty earns a league-best 20th win as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.